Welcome to beautiful and sunny Statesboro, Georgia, and J.I. Clements Stadium for the start of the Sun Belt Conference Baseball Tournament. Today, our first round action begins with the number 10 seed, Georgia State Panthers, taking on the 7 seed, Arkansas State Red Wolves. And good afternoon, I'm Matt Stewart, joined by former Dodgers minor leaguer and Marshall quarterback John Gregory. And finally, we have some baseball. After 2 full days of rainouts, we finally start this tournament, and it starts in a new format. Now, single elimination. How does that impact these 2 teams here today and the rest of the 8-team field?
Yeah, great question. You know, we talked to some of the coaches down on the field before this ball game, and they said, you know, they're used to 3-game series. Well, that's really what it's turned into. Win 3 games in a championship game, and you have a chance to move on.
Let's see if he does that. It's been consecutive fastballs. Does go breaking ball right there. Popped him up. Shortstop Jones battles the win and then drops it. A run is already scored, and here comes another. And he will score without a throw. Brown touches the plate, and the Red Wolves take a 2-0 lead on the 2-out, 2-run error by the shortstop, Justin Jones.
Boy, Jones, a guy that you expect to come down with this ball. We said the wind is going to play havoc. We thought in the outfield, but this time you could see him. He's right in the normal shortstop position, and by the time this ball falls, it's almost at the second base bag. And because Jeremy Brown was moving on the pitch, he was standing on third and really had to decide whether he was going to come home or not, and he did late.
But neither for the Panthers, as the Red Wolves have taken a 2-0 lead. 1-2 is laced down the left field line. That's going to be extra bases. Brzezinski touches second. He's headed for third, and he's going to be waved by Tommy Raffo, and Brzezinski will score without a throw, and the Red Wolves have taken a 3-0 lead. RBI double for the number 9 hitter Tipton, as Arkansas State is struck for 3 with 2 outs in this inning. 1-1 is hit in the air, deep right field, going back, and now the center fielder, long run, makes a spectacular catch at the wall. Tagging and heading to third base is Kilgore, but Rucker robs Blanton of extra bases, and at least for the moment keeps Georgia State off the board, and we'll see if he's okay as he slammed into that wall hard.
Well, you mentioned it. You could see the right fielder look like he lost it, and communication as Rutger makes a tremendous
ball hit in the air to right field. That should score a run as Jones hits it near the track. That will tag Kilgore from third base. He scores, and the Panthers have their first run on a couple of long fly balls. Howard going to try to make him pay for it right there. Takes the breaking ball and drills it to deep left field, and it is gone. He made him pay. And that's what I was talking about. You can't give a guy a second chance. Howard, with the second chance, just drilled a 3-run homer over the left field wall, and Arkansas State has taken a 6-1 lead.
Well, we mentioned the power through the first 4 guys in the lineup. Well, make it the first 5 guys in the lineup. He hits his 4th home run of the year, and hit batters, errors, getting guys on base, and you get the big hit. You said he got 1 extra swing, and because of it, he was able to deliver it over the left field wall, and 3 more runs for Arkansas State.
When you're playing in a tournament in a single elimination situation like this, you cannot give a guy an extra swing.
Hawkins with 19 stolen bases down there at first base. Not a very big lead. You mentioned Georgia State's ability to pick runners off.
Ball driven towards the gap in left center field, and it's going to one-hop the wall. Hawkins heads around third. Here comes the throw to the plate, and he's going to be safe with the head-first slide, and the Red Wolves have a 7-1 lead on the RBI double by Garrett Rucker.
Good piece of hitting by Garrett Rucker. He gets a pitch out over the plate, and he extends his hands and hits it into left center field. And Hawkins with good speed at first base. He comes around. Mentioned not a big lead at first base, but he bounced off there enough. I was wondering if it was going to be a close play at the plate, and Hawkins with his speed able to come around and score pretty easily.
Rough.
Gear on your face.
Ball is drilled towards the gap in right center field. That's going to hit and go to the wall. Here comes Rucker. He rounds third. He scores without a throw. Shrimp has a double. It's 8-1 Arkansas State. Shrimp with his 11th double of the season, RBI number 41. And back-to-back RBI doubles. That will close the book on Gaddis. He gives up 8 runs and 5 of them earned.
Well, he hit the first pitch down the right field line pretty good, had an opportunity to fall in there. This one not so far outside, and he delivers it into right center field. Easy double for Shrimp as he picks up another RBI.
Bounder up the middle, backhanded, steps on second, on to first, double play. Nice play by Jeremy Brown to backhand that and get the twin killing. Another run does score, but they get 2 important outs with 1 pitch.
And that's exactly what they wanted earlier in this, but they had to bring in Zuber to get the double play here as he pounds it there. Taylor-made double play, easy play for Brown once he comes up with it to step on the bag and make the throw over to first base. And for Georgia State, they get 1.
Acton lost Rucker. Will he get Shrimp? Up the middle, base hit. Tipton scores. Here comes Hawkins. He scores. 2 more runs in for Arkansas State. It's 12-4. And the second and third RBI of the game for Joe Shrimp.
Boy, and think of Shrimp with the fractured jaw up there, and you know, you got to have a little bit of guts to be able to get in there with a fractured jaw, and he's been able to drive the ball up the middle. That means he's staying in there perfect. Whether he hits the ball to right center field, that left shoulder flies out if you're a little bit shaky or a little bit scared, but he's got some confidence and he's hitting the ball.
They've been to the finals 3 times in their history. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Breaking ball is hit into left field for a base hit. Shrimp will score their 14th run. It is 14-4. And the 4th RBI of the day for Alex Howard. As a 9 seed did not qualify for the tournament. This year as a 10 seed, they do. Or 10th place. 2-1, ball is drilled to deep left field and Tipton got enough of it. A grand slam home run for Drew Tipton. And now I will answer your question. Yes, you do take Tyler Zuber out of the game. Boy, Drew Tipton unloaded a grand slam, and it is now 19-4.
Boy, and he got that fastball up, and he just turned on it and delivered it over the left field wall, and that opens up the insurance run. As you can see him right out of the box. He knew it, never took his eye off of it until he got to first base as he rounds them all, and another 4 runs and a huge lead.
Ball is hit down the line in right field. It is going to fall fair. Rucker scores. Felix scores. It is now 21-4. A Sinai double, or Sinai single. He didn't get to second on that thing. A 2-run single for Brown and a 17-run lead. Here in Greg Frady's 11th year as the Panthers head coach. The 1-1 pitch, ball hit in the air towards the gap. Long run for Rucker, who runs it down at the track, and Arkansas State has advanced to the quarterfinals with a convincing 21-4 victory over Georgia State. And now the Red Wolves, the 7th seed, will play the number 2 seed UTA on Friday at 12:30 Eastern.